time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Joel Embiid. 5 on the clock.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Looking for a basket here to break this deadlock. To the inside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Here's White. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Count it.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Outside, George. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Pass to White. Now Diallo. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 5.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Over to the left wing. And the rejection by Claxton. And here's Covington from the arc. Brooklyn trailing. Now here's White. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Oubre. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
Get loud, fans. On the court, your hype squad. All right, fans. Moving decision. Come on. Let me hear you.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Pass to Claxton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Maxey with it. He has yet to score. And George now top of the key. Here's Embiid. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Claxton. White with it. Over Maxey. White, good.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
George looking around. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Pass to Claxton. Back to DeRozan. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 3. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Outside, White. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside, Maxey. And he drives in. The shot's good.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitutions.
Nets trailed by 3. And it's in there. 8 points for him.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Highland. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard, and you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And both free throws good for Williams.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Less 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Maxey. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. And the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jams it with authority.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Beasley outside. It's deflected. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The 76ers lead it. Island with it. Williams picks him up. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Here's Maxey. Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires from deep. Outside, Maxey. Goes up again. That shot, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
35 seconds left in the first. Highland deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block. And here's Stevenson. Defended by Jordan. Back to Stevenson. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Brooklyn trailing. Diallo with it. Beasley covering. Pass to Stevenson. Back to Joe. No good. That would have tied it. Now Highland. Scoreless thus far. And stolen by Diallo. And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself. It's good. This game is all even. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Kicks it out to Beasley. Jackson in the corner. Jordan down low. And it goes down 2 points. And the 76ers lead by 3.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And Williams, here we go, misses from short range. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Highland. Nothing on the board. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. It's Williams, high post. And here's Diallo. Back to Joe. To the paint. There's Williams. And the rejection by Jackson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. A baseline J. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets trailed by 3. Over in the corner, Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Williams at the line 2 times.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Highland. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. Embiid, no good. DeRozan surveying the D. Now Claxton. They get the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Embiid. Here's Highland. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Highland's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. Here's Claxton, guarded by Embiid. A floater, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Highland with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got 9.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Teams changing it up here. Nets trail by 6. Outside, White. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now, here's Maxey. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's White after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Now, Claxton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Embiid. And it's Beasley in the corner. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Claxton with it. White looking around. Out to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Claxton. Buries the long-range jumper.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
You know, RJ, we talk about DeMar DeRozan scoring, but he's also a terrific passer.
Yeah, his first couple of years in the league, DeRozan averaged less than 2 assists a game. Now, making plays for others is a big part of his game.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Outside, Maxey. No good on the 3.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Maxey. Following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Embiid wide open. The 76ers with another miss.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Williams. And it's sent back by George. Claxton, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Inside, Embiid. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. White, wide open. He fires. And the three off target.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Knocked away. It's stolen by White. Down low. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here.
Number 98.
So it's Philadelphia now. 4 on the clock. Here's George. It's hauled in by Diallo. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Stolen by George. Here's Maxey. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got 6.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Outside DeRozan. Here's Diallo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They're up by 4. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 4. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Now here's DeRozan. Fires the 3. And it's White missing. Outside, Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
Here's White. Pass to Diallo. Out to White. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 6. For the 3, Krill's the 3-pointer. Maxey's got 9.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow. That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Up top, Embiid. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. DeRozan with it. Maxey covering. A slam cut by Diallo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's George. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Back to Maxey. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Timeout.
Maxey's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Nets trailed by 9. And here's White. Pass to Claxton. White, bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Excellent D there from George.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Rebound, Brooklyn. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. They get it again. Goes back up. A shot by George, wide open. The three-pointer, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Claxton. Outside, White. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Nets trailed by 9. To the inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 11. Good defense by Claxton.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Bones Hyland with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Here's Claxton. It's rebounded by Jordan.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Outside, George. And the rejection by Claxton. It's Joe on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers leading by 7. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Inside. Here's Claxton. Here's Joe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
The Nets making a switch here. Philadelphia leading by 5. It's stolen. Here's Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
That's good.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Solid play there from PG, absorbing the contact, but staying with that shot for the and one.
Free throw good, Paul George. Nets trailed by 8. Pass to Joe for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Highland with it. Now, here's George. Just 3 to shoot. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The 76ers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Misses in close. So it's Philadelphia now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to George. Fires the 3. Good on the triple. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Joe. Nets passing it around. It's good. Joe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
1:25 left to play here in the third. George, no good.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Claxton with it. Now guarded by Jordan. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Stolen by Highland. High post, Embiid. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long. Nets trailed by 9. It's Williams, high post. 6 points for him. And the shot goes in.
used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Stevenson. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Highland. Gets it off. And so it's Philadelphia in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Maxey looking to end his cold spell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Now, here's Stevenson. There's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid inside. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. And the 76ers lead by 12.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Williams with the ball. Maxey covering. Joe drops in the tray.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
With the way that Embiid moves at 280 pounds, I don't know how anyone defends that man.
Joel Embiid, shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. And so he hits both.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career, Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
Here's Joe. Pass to Christie. Back to Joe. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Embiid the screen. And it's good, 2 points.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Christie. A three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And a deep three from George. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Stevenson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. That shot misses. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. 10-point lead. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Stevenson.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And here's Diallo. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Pass to Christie. Off target at the rim. Philadelphia leading by 10. George with the ball. Sinks the triple. George has got 11 in the second half.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Christie. Now Joe. He's covered by Maxey. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Pass to Embiid. Takes the three. No good that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Joe. Stevenson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Maxey.
Yeah, easy call.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. That one is no good. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Three-pointer. That's rebounded by Stevenson. Nets trailed by 11. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kelly Oubre.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
No good on the free throw.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. George with the ball. Outside, Maxey. Back to George. Elbow shot. And that one is good. George has got 13 points in the second half.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Down low, poked away. Paul George with the steal. Maxey with it. He's picked up by White. Now Maxey. Embiid inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Now here's Diallo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside, Maxey. In the corner, it's Oubre. Good on the three-point shot. And the 76ers lead by 15.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Back to White. Pass to Diallo. Outside to Rosen. To the right side. Oubre with the steal. And here's Embiid. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Nets trailed by 15. White with it. Now defended by Oubre. And there is the whistle. It goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Maxey.
1 minute to play. Fourth quarter.
Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's White. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Maxey shoots over White. The 76ers with another miss.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Nets passing it around. A three-pointer is right on target.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
The 76ers leading by 12. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Time to get excited and get loud. Here they are, Team Hype. Get loud, fans. On the court, your Hype Squad. Who wants to see you right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
Nets trailed by 12. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Diallo. Back to DeRozan. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Philadelphia.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks.
Man have to send a therapy.